proper. The passion for dance music.
5 years, 5 rooms. Tot 5 uur zitten we live op I Love Techno. Bij ons zit DJ Hell, the Munich Machine. We waren net aan het... we were just listening to Sven Vet. Do you know Sven Vet?
Yeah, he's my brother, you know. We really close together, so he's a really good friend.
He's from Frankfurt, you're from Munich.
Yeah, but I was living in Frankfurt, you know, and we do a lot of parties together since the years, and I just could say I really respect him, and he's a really close friend.
Yeah, this is something I have to tell the audience. DJ Hell, you are wearing a Ramones t-shirt.
Why not?
Why is that for?
There's a story, but you know, I love the Ramones. They were always doing the same thing over years. They always play the same music. You know, they never changed. They always stick to their rules. You know, to their like the surf punk music, and they never changed. And someday they decide to stop it. You know, so I think it was like 3-4 years ago. They were always on tour. You know, their whole life. So. Big respect to the Ramones and, you know, to this kind of surf punk music.
Have you ever played them in a DJ set?
Not the Ramones so far, but, you know, maybe it's coming back, this kind of music. But Ramones is really good music and it brings in a good mood. But, you know, at the rave party, why should I play Ramones? I prefer to play Jimi Hendrix. That's more logical, I think.
You played a couple of old records, as you also did on the Fuse CD.
Right.
Things such as I Feel Love, Donna Summer's I Feel Love, Kevin Saunderson's Bounce Your Body to the Box.
Right.
Does that still work even for a very young audience such as today?
100%. You know, if you know how to play these tracks and play it at the right time and change, you know, change the atmosphere in this big hall, and you know it's different to play at the Fuse Club or play, you know, at a big rave party like this. So I think, you know, if you play like big raves, you have to, you know, take care what's going on and, you know, play like more like functional stuff and do a lot of breaks, you know, and get like reaction from the crowd, and you know, and I even turn the volume down, you know, just in the middle of the record, not in the mix, just turn it down, you know, and play with the EQs, with the bass, and get this reaction from the crowd, and then, you know, pump it up again. So it's like, you know, it's different kind of DJing. If you play here at the I Love Techno festival or like in a small club, totally different.
Yeah, you even had some of our Belgian fries after your DJ.
That was beautiful.
do you eat them often?
I really have to say this. I love this kind of food. I'm always with fries and, you know, mayonnaise, and it always tastes good in the morning. You know, you can always eat it. But you know, I got no food today, so I asked the people here, please give me some food. So they give me these French fries. I was happy with that. Yeah.
Helmut, last time I saw you was 2 or 3 weeks ago. You were telling me that you were planning to start a club in Munich.
Right.
How are the plans so far?
It's not easy if you do your own club. You know, there's so many things you have to take care, and we don't sign the contracts right now. But it's a lot of work. It's a lot of, I would say, talk to people, to different kind of people, even to the city. And there's so many, you know, rules and laws you have to take care of. It's not easy, but I know how to run a club. I know exactly how to do it, and we're not finished. You know, that's all I can say right now, but hopefully soon. But Munich needs a Gigolo nightclub.
Do you hear the record on the background? Must be Derek Mays, Rhythm is Rhythm.
Are you sure? Right now?
I think so.
I can't hear it.
Anyway,
it would be beautiful if somebody plays Derek stuff.
It's
you know,
Jeff Mills who's playing right now in the Blue Room.
Let's go there. I'm sure he's playing rhythm with rhythm. He's the guy. He's one of these guys who dropped these records. I'm sure.
Let's go to the Blue Room to Jeff Mills. Thanks a lot, DJ.
Thank you.
genoeg dit jaar op I Love Techno, want er zijn 5 rooms. The green, the orange, the yellow, the red. Overal plaats genoeg, maar probeer niet in de blue room te raken, want daar is het bomvol. Staan ze tot in de centrale hal buiten te dansen op The Man, The Myth, Jeff Mills. allergrootste Jeff Mills classic, denk ik. De bells bij mij zit Dave Clark. Dave, how are you?
I'm fine. I've got the flu, as I usually have at this time of year, but to be honest, I think the Red Room just blew the flu away from me, so...
was it that great?
It was an incredible experience. I mean, basically, it was so funny because my plane arrived and basically I had about 10 minutes to spare, and I basically came straight off the plane, into a car, from the car, straight into the event, and then DJ'd. I think that's just the best way of doing it, and the response there was incredible. The only thing I felt a little bit sorry about wasn't, I don't think there was enough room for people to dance because there were so many people in the room.
Okay, yeah.
But I mean, like, there's some good acts in there. There's like Techno, DJ Rush is blowing up the spot right now. So
Yeah.
you know,
They always put you in the red room for obvious reasons.
which means that we don't have to talk about it.
Yeah, but why'd you always choose the color red?
I don't always choose the colour red. I quite like the colour orange, and I like the colour black, even though the colour black isn't any colours at all. It was just the red series of records, and it's something which will be with me for probably a long time, I suppose. But I like blue, I like pink, I like lots of different colours.
Dave, we're listening to the Jeff Mills set right now. He's playing the bells. Do you play Jeff Mills records?
I play, well, you hear them on my radio show sometimes. Yeah, of course I play. I don't play the bells because it's one of those tunes that it's just like, I don't know, I just don't play it anymore. I played it when it came out and stuff. But no, I played Metropolis tonight and a really old Axis one tonight as well, plus his remix of Pulsar, so yeah.
Yeah. You do play them because sometimes you have discussions about what you play with other DJs. I heard that rumor about the fight with Richie Horton at Creamfields. What was that about?
I'm not going to go into that
No.
right now because basically this is not worth going into really. It's petulant behaviour and I'm not going to go into that right now.
Well, besides your life as a DJ, you also produce records.
Yeah.
Everybody who knows something about music has your Archive 1 CD. When is your next CD coming?
I hope I'm going to start recording it sort of very, very soon. I've signed a record deal with London FFRR in the UK for not an inconsiderable amount of money, and obviously I'm going to give them as much time as possible, and I'm going to try my very best to come up with the best I can come up with. I feel now that I have a lot of things in place that I didn't have, say, 4 or 5 years ago, which is namely I have a manager looking after various different business points of things. So now I feel I have the time to basically just go ahead and record an album. I've been waiting for a long time to do this. I had to sue a previous record company, which is never very nice to do, but it was the only way that I could basically clear the past to get on with the future. I've done a variety of remixes recently as well, and I'll be doing a few more remixes. Then I'm going to head into the studio and just concentrate, knuckle down and do some music. I don't know how it's going to sound until I've done it.
Yeah. What about your latest productions? Before I was so rudely interrupted, was the internet-only track?
Yeah,
you've been playing since
that was a massive download. That was quite cool, actually. And we've actually decided to have it released on a very, very limited 10,000 record press.
So you are releasing it?
Yeah, because basically we got the feeling that if we didn't, someone would bootleg it.
Yeah.
So because there was a lot of demand for it, because obviously a lot of DJs were playing it, and it seems silly in a way not to basically, stop anyone else bootlegging it. So we did stop it by basically putting a limited of 10,000 out, but even that I don't think is enough because it sold 10,000 in about 3 hours. So.
It's amazing.
It just went out the country and bang, bang, bang. It's just done. So, I think basically watch this space about before So Rudely Interrupted. I mean, I didn't really play it on my radio show actually because my radio show is also available on the internet. So I thought, hey, I can't play it on the internet because it's for sale on the internet. So, but now it's actually going to be coming out on vinyl. I played it tonight, obviously, and that's on. Can I say Radio 21?
Yeah, of course.
I can say that. That's going to be on Radio 21. It's going to come out on vinyl. I'm looking forward to that. It's great to be producing records. I mean, from a purely selfish time point of view, I've just had a new baby, So spending less time traveling and making records is perfect timing right now.
Yeah, so you're less traveling, you're less DJing abroad or what?
Well, I have a full schedule till the end of this year, and then I made a lot of spaces from next year basically to record new material.
Yeah, so that means that probably we won't see you in Belgium.
No. See, the thing is, like, basically, I have a few favourite clubs in the world that will always get priority. One of those, of course, is the Fuse Club in Brussels. Hi Benjamin, hi Fred, hi Raphael, hi Thierry, hi everyone. But basically, they got priority. So I'll be going out probably 2 or 3 times a month, and I'll play at the Fuse once every 2 months. So I'm going to be playing for the Fuse still, and I'm also going to be doing Bugged Out in Liverpool, which is another favourite of mine. I'll be doing a few other favourites quite regularly. It's just I'll cut down on the ones that I'm not so regular with, and then come back in about 5 or 6 months' time.
Fuse is one of your favourite clubs in the world. I Love Techno must be one of your favourite events
without
in
a
the
doubt.
world.
I mean, I Love Techno. It's just incredible. I was here last year, and that just blew up. And then basically, I just come straight off the plane, and there's like, I don't know how many thousands of people, 8.5, 10,000 people in one room. I don't know. I'm terrible at counting. It will take me all night, but it was just an amazing environment. Also, Dance Valley is incredible as well, which I Love Techno, I think, had a tent at.
Yeah.
That was my favourite, I think, European outdoor festival with Glastonbury as well. Glastonbury was incredible.
Yeah, you've always been a lot in Belgium. You've always been playing Belgian records from the start. What's that thing you have with our country?
I don't know. I don't know really. Basically, I like good music, and it seems the people here recognise techno, and they love techno over here. And I think it's been a mutual love affair with Belgian music and the Belgian people. And you know, I always feel very, very warm when I come over here. I feel the warmth from the people, and of course my radio show that helps as well. And no, it's nice to play Belgian music, of course, and it's nice to come over here and play English music as well.
Yeah, every Friday night on Studio Brussels, it's Technology. What's on next week in Technology?
I don't know. I've got to make it actually.
Anything new? Special new releases?
Oh, there's always special new releases. You're gonna have to wait and see.
Okay, wait and see until next Friday. Volgende week vrijdag dus. Onze Switch resident op Studio Brussel is Dave Clark. Dave, thanks a lot. You're checking out other DJs tonight?
Yeah, well, I've been lazy actually. I'm just staying in the one room because there are all so many good DJs, and I'm quite happy to see DJ Rush and Technasia live. I was happy to see them, so I'm staying in one room tonight.
Okay, thanks a lot. Dave Clark, we blijven hier live op I Love Techno met zo dadelijk meer Jeff Mills.
Technology.